Hey everyone, Chris Nickerson here from North to South Outdoors. Today I'm coming to you from my home in Texas, and this is the opening weekend for archery whitetail here in Texas. I went out yesterday and did not have an awesome time. It's hot and saw exactly 0 deer. So yeah, I'm just not excited about the temperature right now. So I didn't go out this morning. The mornings have been, decently cool, but the evenings are just brutal. It's 96 degrees here right now. So I just recently got a new pop-up blind in from Zenic. They are a sweet blind, and I haven't been a pop-up blind guy much. I've hunted a few times from them, but I primarily hunt from a saddle, being on public land as much as I am. The mobile gear is awesome, but there are a few instances on a few different pieces that I hunt where I think a pop-up would be great, and I'm going to try that this year. So actually the 10 acres I'm on right now, my home property, I've got a lot of does here. This area has a ton of does, very, very low buck population here. So I actually need to take a few does off this property. So I decided to set up the pop-up blind, and we're gonna go film and see if we can maybe have some luck with the doe. You're likely to see a couple of does that I have coming in that have fawns. Obviously, they get a free pass for the year. You're going to see one that I've named Bob. She gets grandmothered in on this property. She's been around since I moved on this property. Every year she has fawns. She has had 2 for the last 2 years, so she's just a cool doe. That she's super old, and I'm going to let her roll through. But I've got one doe that comes out consistently that I'll probably take a shot at if she comes out. This property you're going to see is pretty bare. It's very sandy where I live. It's hard to make anything grow. It used to be a feeder on this piece, and so it's pretty much down to the sand. I did plant this piece with a food plot about 4 weeks ago, so it's starting to sprout up, and the does have been grazing on it, but you probably wouldn't be able to see it on the film. But we're gonna go set up down there in the blind. This blind is pretty cool. It's very roomy, so I'm gonna show that to you. Following this video, I'm actually gonna release another video, do a couple reviews on a few pieces of equipment I think you'll find interesting. One of them being the lighted knock that I'm using. This is my 2nd year using this knock. It's by Halo. If you haven't heard about this knock, I highly recommend you check it out. The ease of operation and the functionality of this thing is amazing. It's really good. And these make for a super consistent flight, especially out of yardage. You get guys that mule deer hunt and elk hunt out of yardage, these things hold up. The micros are awesome too. I'm shooting the 204 diameter RIP TKO, standard 50 grain insert, and this year I'm going back to mechanicals. Yell at me all you want. I shoot almost 30 3/4 inch draw length at 70 pounds. The Elite Verdict that I'm shooting is not known for being like a super fast bow, but 435 grains at 295, 297 feet per second. So I can give up a little bit of energy. So I'm shooting the G5 dead meat right now. I'm gonna shoot the mega meat later in the year, but I think this would be a good test for this old girl and see what we can make happen. So, but just keep your eye out. I'm going to release a product review on these knocks so I can go through them in greater detail, help you understand how they work. So we're gonna get our gear together. I'm keeping my shorts on because it's 96 degrees. We're gonna go sit in the pop-up line, and fingers crossed we'll get a little bit of action. Had the second regular doe that I see a lot. I've named her Bob. She's super old, and she has fawns every year, and I've kind of stupid fire ants. Oh man, only in Texas. I've kind of given her a free pass, but there was a single doe that came in behind her, and she came in at about 27, 28, 9 yards. Stopped at like 26, and I was at full draw. You'll see on the video. I was like already committed to my shot process. She took a step, and I continued on, and looks like a decent shot, a little on the low side, but I think it'll be just fine. I could see my arrow on the video pass through and shot up. She was rolling and ducking as the arrow came in, so by the naked eye, I could see blood coming out right from my armpit after the impact, so I don't think she went very far, but I'll give it a couple minutes and I'll go track her. That's where the blind is. She went in over there. And there's my arrow. Ants are having a feast already. Knock held up well. There she is. Unreal. And you can see pretty low entrance wound. She was ducking and rolling, but nice hole. Let's see what the exit looks like.